Welcome back to Stampede TV. Today's topic on Have You Heard is credit cards. We have with us Instructor of Business Administration, Heather Vaccaro. Welcome, Heather.
Thank you.
It's awesome to have you here.
Happy to be here.
Okay, just a couple of questions. What exactly is a line of credit and why should we have one?
Well, for students, it's important to establish a line of credit while you're in college because you can easily do so by opening up a credit card or other various forms of credit. And that way you can establish a good credit score while you're in school and start that process. So when you move out and get your own apartment, you can get utilities turned on a little bit less expensive because the deposit will be based on your credit score.
Okay, so what exactly is a credit score?
Yeah, a credit score is a snapshot of your credit history. It includes your payment history, the amount of credit you actually have, the amount of account balances on your credit cards or on your loans. It also includes the different types of credit cards and loans that you have open. So there's a lot of different things that go into the credit score.
So what would be a good score to have?
They range from 300 to 850. The perfect score is an 850. Rarely anybody has an 850, but if you want to establish good credit, you want to shoot for 700 and above.
Okay, what advice would you have for a student that doesn't have a line of credit?
Yeah, I would say go ahead and look into credit cards and research them because that's the easiest way for a student to establish credit is getting a credit card and paying it off each month and not letting a balance accrue on the credit card.
Is there a certain credit card that's better than another one?
I'm not going to endorse any specific credit card, but I would say try to get the credit card with the at least amount of APR or interest rate for the year, and that will help you a lot when you're trying to pay it off. If you do have monthly balances on it, your interest rate won't be as high, so you don't accrue compound interest more than another credit card. So look for those low interest rates. Rewards are great, but a lot of times you want to get a lower interest rate than over rewards.
Okay, we were talking about credit score before. How do you check that and where would you go to do that?
Yeah, you can simply go online to annualcreditreport.com and check that website. If you haven't established credit yet, it'll take about 3 to 6 months to get that credit score up on your account, and they track it through your Social Security number. So you can just go in and enter your bank information and your Social Security number and track that credit score, and it's a really easy process to do that.
How often should you check it?
You should check it monthly and reconcile your statement so that way if you're looking at your credit report and you see unauthorized activity on it, you can contact your credit agency or your bank and figure out what the discrepancy is and fix it right away.
All right. What other advice do you have for students thinking about getting a credit card or anything like that?
I would say think about your own spending philosophy. If you're more of a saver, it's probably a good idea to get a credit card. If you're more of a spender, you probably shouldn't get one or get one with a very low credit balance on it. And that way, when you're paying things with a credit card, whether it be gas or groceries per month, keep that balance as low as possible and try to pay it off monthly.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I know that will help out a lot of people.
Great. Thank you.
And we'll be right back with sports.